Well, this story shocking parents and people all around the nation, happening over in Dallas. So a 15-year-old who went to a Dallas Mavericks game with her dad was taken from the game and sold into a world that is far from the suburbs of where she's from.
Yeah, it has also opened many eyes how widespread human trafficking is. As Fox 26's Dominique Keith tells us, it was a Houston man that found this girl. Hear how he did it as she speaks with him only on Fox.
Yeah, you know, most trafficking victims are said to be hidden in plain sight, but to rescue them, one Houston private investigator has to travel into sections of the city and really has to go into a world that most of us only see from the safety of our televisions.
But it was obviously an ad for sex.
And you could clearly see that.
Oh, absolutely.
And you could clearly see her face.
Absolutely.
That's how he found the 15-year-old who was taken from a Dallas Mavericks game and was being trafficked for sex in Oklahoma. But for his safety, we're not showing you his face. You could be killed for that.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
JB has been a Houston private investigator rescuing trafficked kids for 8 years. So once the little girl's mom contacted you and said her 15-year-old had been taken from the Dallas Mavericks game, what did you do immediately?
I had the mother send photographs of the child.
And you jumped online?
And I jumped online to try to find her, yeah.
How long did it take you to find her online?
Approximately 5 hours.
In just 5 hours of searching sex ads, her picture popped up.
She looked distraught, surprised that somebody was taking her picture. It did not look like she was posing intentionally for an ad.
Do you feel anxious to get to the kiddos before they're too scarred and harmed?
Absolutely, absolutely. And unfortunately, that doesn't happen enough of the time. So, you know, a child that's being trafficked is literally being raped 8, 10, 12 times a day.
Several people have been charged in connection with trafficking the 15-year-old. The youngest girl JB rescued from sex trafficking was just 11.
We've had a few 12-year-olds, several 13-year-olds. The majority are 14 to 16-year-old.
JB is a full-time PI who donates his services to find trafficking victims, never charging families a penny.
It needs to be done. For me personally, it's a ministry.
Even as he saves one child, there are plenty others in need of rescuing, and many who return home who will never be the same.
There's no real happily ever after. We just fight to make tomorrow better than yesterday.
Now, JB is the co-founder of the nonprofit group, the Texas Counter-Trafficking Initiative. And even as we speak, his team is out right now trying to rescue yet another little girl who's being trafficked for sex. Reporting live near downtown, I'm Dominique Keith, Fox 26 News.